Hi everybody. I'm going to make some coffee. I feel like the back makes it look super bright. Is that any better? Hi Aaron, how are you? Hi Just One Life. Hi Pritya, how are you? How are you guys? I'm alive. Barely. I need coffee in my system. I'm gonna mix these two together. Hello, hi. How are you guys? How's everybody? Great to see you too, Just One Life. I have a question for you, Just One Life, since now I'm actually like rereading your name. Do you believe in just one life or do you believe in reincarnation? Do you? Thank you, Pritya. Aditya, what? Why did I say Pritya? Because you're pretty, yeah? Just kidding. Okay, you guys, I'm still kind of like waking up. I had a super late start to my date, but it was intentional. I told myself I was gonna wake up late today. I want some coffee too. I will share with you. Aditya, how's your day going? It's already nighttime for you, huh? What a great traffic light. I know, right? uh, I'm doing good. Just. Oh, you can't hear. What about now? I turned up my volume. It should be better. You said Pritya. I don't know where. You know what? I do have a lot of people from India that stop by my channel. So I think Pritya is a name, isn't it? But if not, but you know. Aditya, I would never forget your name. Hi, yes, Yasmir. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Aaron, late start. What did you do last night? I just kind of worked on some things that I needed to do for my future. Just, nothing much. The Grinch is rich. Hi, Guerrero. I have a friend. He goes by Grinch. Hi, King. Hi, Rudavin. Victoria, are you married? No, I'm not married. Murat, hi. How are you? You're okay. I could hear you. It's just my ears. Oh, what's wrong with your ears? I'm doing very well. Just had dinner. What'd you eat, Aditya? What about you? What time is it? Right now it's 12:08 p.m. I want to figure out how many hours apart are we? I feel like I think we're like 8 hours. My name is Yazir. Majed, Raja. My cat's name is Raja. Doesn't Raja mean prince? Damn, your eyes are like pearls. Thank you. Dan, Raj. How are you? Where are you from? I'm doing good, thank you. And I'm from Russia, but I live in the United States. Hi, Apple. Hi, Phyllis. Can I ask you a strange question? You might not get an answer, but you are more than welcome to ask. Oh, my eyes. I'm still like, you guys, I'm still like puffy in my face. Maybe. I wasn't gonna go live today, but I'm like, I might as well just go live for a little bit. Hey Trevor, how are you? When did you leave Russia? Like 20. Oh, you ate tacos, some noodles, and a mocktail drink. What's a mocktail drink? Is that like an like a like a cocktail without the alcohol? And Trevor, I've been here in the United States since 1999. So I've been here forever. Can you say badass? Badass. Why you look better than ever? Are you without makeup? That is, you're so kind. That was very kind of you. A freaking walking, talking thumb. I kind of do look like a thumb right now. I'm not even gonna disagree on that. Hey, from South Africa, it's 2009, which is 8 p.m. Nice. Thank you. Military time, I have to like count. I appreciate that. Mango Chatty. Love that username. JJ. F you. If you had a job, you wouldn't be at home doing a live stream. JJ, why don't you go home and do a live stream? How about that? You know? Hello from Brazil. Beautiful girl. Beautiful eyes. Thank you, Joa. How are you? I won. Oh, that'd be cool. The Alchemist. Holy Mountain. I love that username. What do you think of Chechnya? I wouldn't mess with those people. Those people from Chechnya are some badass people. Great question. I believe we get one life even if reincarnation exists without. I love that. Just one life. Yes. I love that. Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more. Trevor Phillips, are you a real one? What does that mean? What do you ask? Well, maybe you guys are already having a conversation and I won't understand. Some of these questions are so dumb in here. Snow, you're more than welcome to scroll. You know, nobody's holding you hostage. Hi, boy. Thank you for the hearts. Enjoying life too. Hello. So I'd rather make it count. Same here. Just one life. Hello. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's translating it game. Darth Vader. Why are your pupils darker than? Because it's super light. Like, if I go like this, it might. It's probably because they're super. Super. I feel like it's because there's a lot of light coming back from right there. Dolly Parton just did. Nuh-uh. When I scroll up. Dolly. Sizzle, if you're lying, you owe me $1 million. Thank you, John. Real, thank you. Hi, son. How are you? Hey, hi. Hello. No, she really has died. Carl, really? Oh my God. You know what's so weird? Yesterday I was in the song. Yesterday I was in the shower. I was singing her song, Jolene. Don't take my man. Please don't take my man, Jolene. That is so sad. And I don't know why that song came into my head last night in the shower. It's on the news. Well, rest in peace, Dolly Parton. That is super sad. May she rest in peace. My parents left Chechnya because of Russia. Trevor, you know, I'm from Russia. I was born there. Chechense. Like, the whole history of Chechnya is very, how would I say it? It's very tough, and I don't like to talk about these types of topics because sometimes people get hurt, their feelings hurt. But oh, I didn't even know it was scrolled. I had to scroll down. I got kicked out. But anyways, Trevor, back to your question. When your own people start to attack themselves and the problems from within, sometimes, you know, like, I don't want to say too much. It's just the history is very dark. I don't think one party's at fault. It that's where I'm gonna leave it. I feel like every conflict that's happened in life, it's if you dig deep enough, you'll find more and more and more information, and that's about it. But I do feel bad for all of the people that had to pass away. It was very scary what happened there. History is very scary. I changed my profile pic. Hey G, how are you? Maybe I gotta be better this way. Victoria, you're in the Milky Way or Sagittarius. Milky Way. Your voice is soothing and calming. Thank you, NB. What is that? G, this is a ice roller. It helps with depuffiness. Yes. It helps get the, let's collab, maybe one day. I just looked it up. Was it, and it's for real? It's true. Oh no, another thought. If we truly believe perhaps we'd love each moment more, fully cherish people more deeply, and value each other the way we truly should. I believe it. I believe it. Tahir, hello. Is it still lagging? Hi, Eliana. Parav, hello. Hi, Wesley. How are you? Hi, Adi. My day's kind of just starting, actually. R.I.P. Dolly Parton. If anyone was a fan, I'm gonna pin that. I have. That's really good, Murat. Spatial, how are you? Hello, hello. How are you? How are you guys? And this is actually behind why I choose. I haven't listened to that song. No. Did I'm actually okay today. How are you this morning? I told myself I was gonna wake up later today because I stayed up pretty late last night doing like a bunch of like catch-up work. So I'm still waking up, to be honest. And I found out that Dolly Parton passed away. And I was just saying how last night in the shower, I was singing her song Jolene. I don't even know why that song popped up into my head. Move, Raji. Move. I put a goat's milk in my coffee with this. Ты хочешь быть на камере?
Ну,
Тогда нужно отвернуть.
да, потому что вот микрофон, чтобы...
Ты знаешь Долли Партон?
А?
Ты знаешь, кто Долли Партон?
Да, кто?
Партон.
Ну.
Ража, отстань, пожалуйста. Yes,
Мой
I...
Инстаграм, блядь. Who's
Here-
Dolly Parton?
My mom doesn't know who Dolly Parton is. What a shame.
What a shame.
And the...
Maybe I know. I
You
just
probably
don't-
do. You just have to see her face. No, она
Oh, I-
умерла.
Oh, I'm...
Make sure there's no mail there. You guys, look at my... Look at me. This is... I'm from Chechnya. Do you live in America now? Or do you still live there? Trevor. Were you adopted? You have a super American name. In Chechnya, they would not have that name. Hi, Musa. Wait, what? Oh no. What? What? I live in the USA. That's not my real name. Yeah, I was like, there's no way your name is Trevor. And you're from Chechnya. Raji, you already ate. Yeah, you can't be eating all the time. No, Raji. And I gave you milk yesterday. You can't have this. No, you can't.
Okay, where's his, блядь...
Тебе нужно
Мне нужно что?
быть добрый.
I am добрая. Good morning, все. Good afternoon. And you just woke up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're all peace and quiet.
Is that a cat? Yes, my naughty cat. Naughty Puss Puss. My real name is Kamzat Chimaev. That sounds more appropriate. Special. I don't even see these comments. Where? I don't know. I must have like, my brain must just like automatically ignore like retardation. I don't know. I think I'm getting a hold of this streaming thing because I'm not seeing anything. It will make my, what? Oh no. Eventually I will probably get more moderators, but the 3 moderators that I have right now, I've known them for a long time. But Special, I'm glad you're doing better today. Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Have you looked in the mirror and told yourself, I'm amazing? And I'm in this biatch called life. I'm really in here. I'm still in bed. I haven't eaten or gotten up. I did one of those trendy shorts, and it was like you're a 10, and then it like goes through all of these little options of you're 10, but mine came out to be you're 10, but you stay in bed all day. So special, we have a lot of things in common. We have red flags, we stay in bed all day. We're both like very attractive. Not to toot our own horn. I know that Americans have high sugar consumption, but I don't understand how it's possible. I felt sick after. Murat, honestly, I get what you're saying. Personally, me, like I've been in shape all of my life, but then in 2021, I started drinking very heavily, and I barely stopped last year, September 2025, and I've only drinking about 4 times since then. There's a lot of sugar in alcohol, so from 2021 to 2025, I gained about 90 pounds. And I get it, like the food here is very processed. So I was eating out a lot. And the way that the candy's made here, it's not healthy. So since last September, I've gotten a grip back on reality. I'm taking it slowly because I am 35. So since I'm losing so much weight, I definitely don't want to have loose skin. So I took the natural route. I've lost 35 pounds so far. And yeah, because I don't want to hop on any of these medications that the doctor will provide you. It's tough, but at the same time, I am doing this to change my life back to how it was. I'm not trying to get like a simple fix. But yeah, Murat, that's very, and that's the thing is a lot of things that I eat, I have to watch what I eat because I'll get sick really fast. I don't have any like diabetes or gastroenterology problems, anything like that. It's just my body automatically rejects it. So that's my life. Hi Victoria, how are you? Hi Viv, I'm good. How are you? Nothing in America is healthy on. Yeah, I only shop like from the farmers themselves or from very small like Whole Food stores, which it's more expensive, but it's worth it. And I also use the Yuka app. 10 out of 10 would recommend the Yuka app. Instead of like having to read like the whole ingredients, you can, but if you're on a time crunch, you can just scan the barcode and it tells you if it's 100 out of 100 or whatever percentage it is, and it tells you what's in it. And if you scan something and it's not good, it'll give you alternative options that do have a higher score. I have family who are fighting right now with yeah, I feel like right now in the world there's like stuff going on everywhere. Trevor, I'm sorry that that's going on with you. I'm half Ukrainian and half Russian. So, it's uncomfortable. Luckily, neither of my family is in the war. My little brother had just gotten out of the army in 2021 before the war started, so which was really scary. I have uncles and I have a family in both countries. I'm proud of you for attempting. Yeah, and my health was just tanking. It was bad. And I was in denial because I was high functioning because I was still going to work. I was still doing like duty things, but I was neglecting myself. And you can't neglect yourself, because once you start neglecting yourself, it's like a snowball effect, and everything else starts to like fall in after. And I got, yeah, it was just, I'm going to do like a long form video about recovery and things like that. I feel like it would help people. I feel like it's a very interesting topic. Personally, for me, I didn't do like AA or anything. I just watched people on YouTube and they gave me inspiration, and I told myself, okay, the pity party is over. I need to get my life together. And slowly but surely I am. And like the 4 times that I've relapsed, I didn't beat myself up. Well, one time I did. I beat myself up really bad and it wasn't good. And then after that, I told myself, like, it's okay. It's okay to relapse. Just get back up and dust yourself off and keep going. So that's my little spiel. But eventually, I definitely do want to do a long form video on that. Maybe like a 2-part of like what it did to me, and then why I decided to stop and how I stopped, and then kind of like the benefits of stopping. But with anything, with any type of addiction, food, drinking, soda, just any type of addiction, it's hard to give it up. The world is changing faster than before it could actually be possible. Victoria, please keep blah. My gosh. Victoria, please keep your faith on yoga. It's the best medicine. I do love yoga. Yoga is good. I know, my eyes are huge. Thank you. I need some eye drops. I didn't take my allergy medicine yesterday, and I'm feeling the effects. I'm puffy. My eyes are red as hell. My voice is like horsey-ish. But it's okay. This is real life. This is me. What am I gonna say? Oh my gosh. Don't look at me. But yes, I do love yoga. I'm not very well versed in yoga. I used to be a lot better at it. Hopefully I get back into it. But thank you, Viv. Привет, Сергей. Добрый день. У меня день. У вас уже, наверное, ночь. It's okay, Victoria. You don't know anyone explanation. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, like, the reason why I do go live, the main reason why I just told myself, you know, I'm just gonna go live, is to connect with people. I feel like I've always wanted to do live streams. I watch live streamers, and they've inspired me a lot. I feel like I like to connect with like-minded people. I'm also willing and open to learn new things. So yeah, that's the reason why I decided to go live. I wanted to connect with people. Maybe like my story would help somebody in some ways or another. You know, it's real life. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I decided to. So I know I don't own any I know I don't own anybody an explanation. But sometimes it's good to give somebody an explanation. What? Hello. Hi. Yeah. So like certain things I will not entertain. Some people are just blatantly dumb. And I've been dumb in my life before too, you know. I didn't know any better when I thought I knew better. And that type of mindset, when you're like controlling when you think you know better and things like that, life will teach you real fast that you don't know better. And, it's better to just buckle up and enjoy the ride, So here I go on a tangent. Welcome to my TED Talk. Do 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 do. I have a coffee addiction. Me too. You're lucky you can drink coffee. Oh my gosh. So I used to have a coworker, and he would drink 2 cups of coffee before going to bed. And I'm like, how do you even do that? And he said that coffee, like, he was so addicted to coffee that he drank coffee throughout the day and he needed to drink coffee at night to go to sleep. I'm like, oh my gosh, how that is so crazy. Like, and he had a newborn baby and he had just barely gotten married too. And I'm like, if I was your wife, I would be worried. But hey, to each their own, right? So you're Russian, Sergey? Да, я из России. Я славянка. Vive Dubai? Bro, chill out. It's not that serious, damn. Dolly Parton died. I know, rest in peace, Dolly Parton. If you love yoga. Yes, Viv, I read your first message. What, drinking coffee? It's like lying on a blanket in the park, flying everywhere. Victoria, please pin my next message. Okay, what is it? Dolly, I know, right? That's what I said. At first I thought they were trolling me, but apparently it's true. Rest in peace to her. Look, she lived a good life, so. Eventually. Today, I guess so. I guess it was today. You speak English clearly. Я живу в США. Уже 27 лет. Dolly had a huge person. I know, Dolly was just so sweet. Meditation is good for you. There you go, Viv. Do you believe in me? I meditate. Wow. Isn't it so interesting how like humming and like doing like mudras with your hands, they're so relaxing. I don't know, personally for me, like I feel it throughout my whole body. That's how connected I am. The more you know. Ho, 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 ho. That's I think maybe through the phone you hear me differently, but maybe it sounds like I'm saying because that's different than yeah. Pin it. Pin what? This one, that's actually not is that the one? I gotta look it up. I know, Dolly Parton. What a legend. I need to make another cup of coffee. And in Russia, where did you live? Я из Саратова. No, Victoria, don't wish peering. Keep silent, okay? Okay, she's RIP. So it is true, okay. Well, a few people that were in the chat, they like confirmed it. At first, I didn't believe it. Poor Dolly. But, you know, her husband just passed away not too long ago, so, you know, and she lived a great life. Give me 1 second. You're a naughty boy. I had to go get my allergy medicine and my eye drops. Levi, how are you? Cat is a YouTuber. You guys, listen. My cat, this cat is naughty. He has to wear this sometimes because he won't shut the hell up. We have this squirt gun. The other cats react to this. He doesn't give a shit. So we have this little shock collar. Like, it does shock him, but we don't use the shock collar effect. We just use the vibration or like the sound. See, he left. He is naughty. He is very naughty. He teaches all the other cats naughty tricks. So, what is the, yeah, so like the collar, it has like it has a shock effect. Like, it has like a couple of different levels of like shocking them, but then it also has just like a vibration and a sound. We just use the vibration, like it just like makes, it kind of just makes a sound. We don't shock him. He kind of gets the point usually. But I got the goat's milk. I'm making my coffee, and usually when he sees the goat's milk, he gets all riled up, and then he gets all the other cats riled up. But they're on a feeding schedule. So yes. Ma. Я ушла, режиссер. Да, и это, он был в своей машине и всем показывал.
The prisoner break. SOS, help me. Who see me, please help me.
Soon as he seen the collar, he ran right. Levi, you saw that. I had it on him. I took it off. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he is such a naughty cat. Подожди, мне нужно сделать быстро.
Okay. Well, nobody shocks him.
Yeah, we just use the sound or like the vibration
Yeah.
part, but he's a very, 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 very naughty boy. Wait, what did I just read? Ooh, that sounds good, Mohammed. You're acting like a German.
Fräulein Stolz. Yeah.
That's too funny. I don't know what acting like a German means.
I know. Mohammed, I know.
No, that wasn't Mohammed's comment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mohammed, I know.
That wasn't Mohammed's comment.
Okay.
Jesus!
Whose comment was it? But I know what German is.
No. Billy, hi Billy. Are you married? Married to the game. Just kidding. No, I'm not. You're acting like a German. Yeah, I don't know what that means. It sounds like a backhanded racist compliment. Your eyes match your shirt, Victoria. I'm feeling a bit green today. Super green. Oh, like, just one thing. Can you go outside? You cannot. Wait, can he go outside? No, he can't go outside. The world is dangerous. And he's 12 years old. I can't let him out. I've had him since he was a baby. He's gotten out before. They've all gotten out before, but they don't leave.
Told him a story about how he was.
No, I'm not gonna tell them that damn story. There's two. What if I? Ugh, I have a lot of stories. Maybe if somebody like in the comment section. Usually I tell stories if somebody mentions something in the comment section and I resonate with it. Then like I can talk to them about it. But I usually try not to tell my stories because. Yeah. This is not story time with Victoria. This is just yapping. He can. No. Do you have a cat, Mr. Jacking 2121? He's smart enough. I'm pretty sure he is smart enough to go outside, but he's not smart enough to live out there. He's been domesticated for 12 years. I got him when he was 2 months old. What's your cat's name? Hi, Web Matrix. Hi, Billy. Thank you. That's so sweet. His name's Raja. Aladdin's my favorite movie, so I named him after Jasmine's tiger. And just one life. I would pin your comment, but I want to leave the Dolly Parton one because I love Dolly. I want to show her some respect. Next time, I definitely will. If you always look good, girl, full of life. Thanks, Levi. I feel like shizzle dizzle.
Me too. Shizzle.
I didn't take my allergy medicine last night. I just took it now. I'm using an ice roller, puffy in the face. The lighting in the back is not helping it. But hey, this is real life. We're just here vibing, you know? This is not the, hey, let me teach you how to be perfect channel. This is the chaos and disaster and sometimes we look good channel. Did you know that Abraham Lincoln wanted to deport the free, what? Hold on, is this a joke, Brad? Hold on, did you know Abraham Lincoln wanted to deport the freed slaves back to Africa? Imagine, you're a bitch. You're getting straight reported. That is disgusting. At first I wanted to laugh because I thought maybe you had some charisma, but you're just a little bitch. So I reported you. Hopefully others report you on their channel because that's sick. House cats are house cats and outside cats are out. There you go, Levi. We have 2 outside cats. We've had them for 7 years. They can't be domesticated. They will not live inside. Marquise and Matilda love to be outdoors. Brad is deprived, soulless entity. Exactly. Like, really? You go into people's chats saying that type of stuff? Like, you just ignore the haters. Smiles, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Levi, how are you? Victoria's Secret. I have 3 cats. Mister, do you let your cats outside? Billy. Congratulations, you got 1,180 subscribers. Thank you, Mr. Hertop. Victoria, you're absolutely gorgeous. Utah. That's a very interesting username. Thank you. You're so sweet. No one likes it outside, but the other 2 stray cats inside. Yeah, they're weird. Like, they want to be inside. They don't want to go out. They want to go out into the garage. Like, if the garage door is open, one of them's out there. Especially...
But it's dangerous for cats.
Yeah. So, and then the other 2, Marquise and Matilda, the 2 outdoor cats, they don't want to come inside. I had an idea. Just hear me out. Wait, is that? Hold on. I'm just remove that. What the hell? I need to catch up. I'm like so behind on the comments. Good God. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I'm just waking up, Victoria. Oh, you're off today? Nice. Levi, do you like your job? I hope you like your job. Having to go to work it's quite tough. But having to go to a job that you don't like is even worse. You look funny.
Me?
Yes.
Yes, because I just woke up.
Yes, because I just woke up.
Just because I woke up.
And so my cats are outside. You know what? I'm gonna sit down for a second. А ты будешь тут гулять?
Ну, я могу гулять быстро.
Да, иди в другую сторону. Теперь я отодвинулась. I have multiple jobs. I'm a certified trapper. Nice. You know how to make that money. Money, 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 money. Я думала, ты... О. Я думала. И передумала. Anyways, oh my gosh, sorry you guys. I'm like trying to have my coffee. I'm trying to chat with you guys. And no, I'm not yelling. I just raised my voice. You guys, my mom is more like my sister. Everybody always thinks she looks like my sister because she looks super young. And then we would have a joke before my grandma passed away. I would say that my grandma was my mom. How are you, honey? How are you, Victoria? It's funny how you switch up your accent. I know I have like 20 personalities living in this brain. Yeah, so me and my mom, we fight like sisters. We hang out like sisters. We do a lot of things together. Um, so she's my bestie. Where are you from? I'm from Russia, but I live in the United States. What about you? Cloudray? Oh yeah, so actually, sorry, I was looking at this one comment. I think I removed him though. Hold on. That's what I wanted to do. I got distracted. There you go. That's what I wanted to do. Hi, The Rights Experience. How are you? Sorry, I missed your message. Just being normal. Just being normal. That's what the channel's about. Abnormally normal. It's like super bright. Like, do I want to lower it? I kind of do. I kind of don't. Kind of look like a potato. Are your allergies acting up because the seasons? Yeah, usually, so like around the end of summer, that's when they get the worst, and in the beginning of spring. And since it's been raining a lot here, a lot of things are blooming and blossoming. I thought I had... So that's my struggle with allergies. And like, you can totally tell, like I'm like so swollen right here, but it's fine. Rajat Stein. But how are you guys? Hey Eddie, how are you? Nice to see you. Wait, kilograms. Oh wow, Murat. I know, Eddie, I'm like, I was telling Special FX, I think like my eye is don't focus on those comments. Like I just see the good comments, but some of them I can totally tell, like one of them I read out loud and I'm like, oh my God. So I had to report that person because it was just, some people are just disgusting. Like racism is disgusting. Hi, Javad. How are you? Happy to see you. It's okay. Yeah. So, anyways, this is real life. This is me. Just here, chilling. Where are you from, sister? I was born in Russia, but I live in the United States now. What about you? How's your coffee? It's good.
Mine is better.
Ты чё так ходишь? Ты хочешь себя показывать? Я могу тебя так показывать.
No.
Вот тебе нужно мне говорить.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
She's funny. She's like, don't show me unless I'm ready. So she's walking around here in her pajamas. She's growing out her hair, so she has like these two little girly pigtails. And she's like, don't show me if I'm not ready. So she's walking around here, and I don't have time to cover her up. So I told her, wait, so do you want me to show you when you're not ready? She's like, no, don't show me. And I'm like, well, you got to give me a heads up. And this is the struggle of life. I know, Genesis. That is so sad. Hello from are you from Indonesia? How's life? Uh, Gender Yuvo. Wadim Wadi Dalam. Hello. Do you speak Russian to your cat? I do, Levi. um, I speak to them. Yeah, I speak to them in both languages. They understand both. I seen someone speaking Spanish too. They're look. This is there's. I seen someone speaking Spanish to their animal. Like they understand Russian cats. Yes. Okay. So this is when I was like probably 12 or something or 11. Me and my mom, we were driving and we found a stray dog and it was running through the streets. So typically, like we always try to get the dog or whatever animals on the street and get it out of harm's way. So the dog had a collar, and we were trying to contact the owners, and they weren't answering. And this is yeah, this is like yeah, I was like 10 or 11. So we didn't even have a cell phone. It had to be through a house phone. And for you to have a cell phone back then, like you had to be pretty rich. And yeah. So anyways, back to the story. So we were talking to the dog and the dog wasn't understanding us. And we were like, oh my gosh, this dog is very stupid. Like it doesn't even understand like basic things. So later we found out that the owner only spoke Spanish and the dog only understood Spanish. So we're like, okay, the dog's not stupid. We just don't understand the language that the dog understands. But yeah, but I speak to my cats in both Russian and English because I speak both at my house. But yeah, I bet your cats get scared more with the Russian. No, when I speak in Russian, I do have some dominance in my voice. You know, I typically I'm very calm and mellow, but I do have a very loud voice, and it's very dominating when it needs to be. My lung capacity is strong. I do breathing exercises, you know. So yeah, I can tell my cat like, "Hey, you're being naughty," and they listen. Interesting. Yeah. Good times, good times. Poor dog. But at least we got it back to its owner. We did call it stupid, but hey, little did we know, dog just didn't speak English or understand English. What the hell, speak English? I think dogs can know languages. Yeah, exactly. And since the lady only spoke Spanish, um, the dog's probably the dog probably only, you know, and like um, the dog only probably, you know, hears that language and understands those types of commands. I love the way. Yeah, yeah. With just one life. I feel like doing breathing exercises is very important. I'm working on my posture. I'm trying to fix it because, like, I've noticed, like, my shoulders, I'm really tense up in this area. And, like, I do have, like, back fat that I need to obviously get rid of. But my chest cavity, I need to work on building it up too. And, like, so it all corresponds together. But day by day, we're working on it. Hi, Dom. No more parks for this week, I'm assuming. You know what? Actually, I was gonna go later today. I wanted to go to the park. But it's kind of been hot and it's been rainy. And we've been getting like these unexpected thunderstorms. So I'm like, do I really want to go out there? Because some of them have been pretty bad. And I feel like everybody's kind of going through like these thunderstorms. And I don't want to be caught off guard. Dolly left a bad marriage early in her career. Oh, man, Whitney Houston. What a legend. Sometimes I sing her songs in the shower as well, unexpectedly.
Можно мне как-то перебиток пересечь?
Yeah,
Можно?
да.
Okay. Coming through. No, no, sorry. It's my day off.
Good luck on fixing your posture. I do go to the gym and I've been using like light weights and it's gotten a lot better. It's just since I've had like a desk job for like 16, 15 years, gradually, you know, your posture does decline. It doesn't happen overnight. So now that I'm working on it, it'll take some time, but you know, it's fixable. I just have to be patient. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Just thought I'd say hi before I return back to work. Is that Mashka?
Yep.
She's happy.
We're all happy. It's a nice day
Return back
outside.
to work. I think you're so beautiful. Respect. Thank you, Raphael. Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Just one. Yeah, she warned me this time.
Yes. Sorry guys, my day off. At my
You don't have to be sorry. Mashka's happy.
We're all happy.
The best way to fix your posture is a T ruler. Just tape it to your back. That sounds like torture. It won't let you bend. Oh my gosh. I do have like, I learned from this YouTube channel. I don't know. She's I don't remember what country she's from. Somewhere in Asia though. But she showed me how, well, she shows people how to have like a piece of fabric, a long piece of fabric, and you kind of like wrap it and you can adjust the posture.
We have a rod.
Oh yeah, I have a rod too.
2 rods which we can use.
Yeah.
Helps a lot too.
Yeah, the rod like that too. Hey Miguel, how are you?
Yeah, it takes time to fix the posture.
Yeah, but Mr. Jacking, that just sounds like that sounds painful. Just have to retrain the muscles, you know. The muscles have lost strength, and since they're not, you know, being used, they kind of, you know, deteriorate over time, but it's nothing that can't be fixed. What's up, Raja? Come here. Actor Hayden. I know, right? I have a theory, I always say. Yeah, you know, Levi, I used to be like a rabbit hole enthusiast. I used to go down like all of these rabbit holes, and I feel like some of them are legit, but some of them they just drive you crazy, and then you're like trying to like figure things out, but some things have no answers to them. I feel like a lot of it is made up, but a lot of it is legit. So having discernment is very important, or else you'll be like a crazy kook, which I was, which I kind of still am. What's your cat's name? His name is Raja.
Тебе нужно voice показать.
I'm just waking up. Even your cat. Wait, even with your cat there, you still have. Even with your cat there, you still have rats. What, Miles? Just waking up. It was hard night last night. Why? Oh, how? Why is it? Because of your son? Was he not letting you sleep? Theory game. theory game, theory, like Matt, Pat. Hi, Blink. Who's, what? I think Mr. Jacking, it like translated whatever you said. I don't know why it does that. Bruh, anyone can make a theory. It's best to be skeptical. Right, Blink, I get it. That's what I realized. Like, honestly, like the way my brain works, I can see something or I can hear of something, and my brain can make up so many different scenarios. And all of them can legitimately make sense to me and a group of other people. But then when you get more information, it's like the whole thing changes. And that's what I realized about a lot of things in life. Like when I used to jump to conclusions quite often, and more information came out, I'm like, oh, that makes even more sense than what I thought, or like what this group of people thought. So, yeah, I feel like anything in life, like you have to proceed with caution with. It's good to have knowledge, it's good to like exercise your brain, but like jumping headfirst into like all these rabbit holes, you're gonna end up crazy. And leaning towards any side too far, it's not very safe mentally. Raja, yes, Raja. I named him from the movie Aladdin. Jasmine's hi Salman. Hi Mahit, from the tiger, her tiger. Hello Nag. Hi Sad. The cat is Arab. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, Agent Victoria. I just landed on Earth. But mistakenly, I have landed in Moscow. And I don't know the Russian language. Agent Vahid, it's good to see you. I'm glad you made it back to Earth. Don't worry. You do not need to speak Russian in Russia. Just use your beautiful English language, and I'm sure you can find the restroom if that's what you're needing. Tim, I'm lonely and depressed. Tim, you're still lonely and depressed? Okay, from a scale from 1 to 100, from the depression that you've told me before, it sounds like you're at 100. So in the past like 5 days that I've known you, what scale are you at now? What percentage? Have we gone down on the depression scale at all? Yes, teeth are. Oh no! You're in the tough stage. Nag, black cats are a symbol of black magic. Be careful. No, my cat is very lucky, and I feel like having that mentality of saying like black cats or black magic is low IQ behavior. But hey, to each their own. Wherever you're from, they must believe that. So hey, that's only common for you to believe that as well, because masses believe things in a group. Have you had therapy? Therapy for what? Have I seen a therapist? Yes, I seen a therapist once and I thought it was bullshit. Don't force your shoulders aggressively backwards. The goal is, yes, exactly. Like relax. I feel like right here I just have like a lot of like tension right here. And I remind myself daily like to relax. To just like relax my shoulders. It's just gonna take time, but thank you for the reminder. Hi Apple, how are you? Привет, Victoria. Привет, Eddie. Raja means king, doesn't it? I think it means prince. Having a side is safer than saying a praise both. I think a healthy medium. Yeah. I think a healthy... One second. I think a healthy medium is better than leaning too far on any side. I've been far on a lot of sides, and none of them are right. All of them have, all of them are wrong in some ways, all of them are right in some ways. And that's where the balancing comes into play, because everybody has good information and everybody has bad information. How they say, like, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I feel like that's a propaganda quote. Like, I feel like all the people that use their brain to the most capacity that they can, dig into every single thing, find the good, find the bad, and go with what's logical in a way. I feel like there's always something to be learned. So, yeah, I don't know. And I feel like people are always looking for somebody to save them. Nobody's going to save you. People don't want to put time to themselves, they don't want to work on themselves. People like to beat themselves up. I know, because I've been there, you know. I used to have a pity party myself, you know. I used to have a pity party bus. So, but to each their own, you know. I can't tell somebody like, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that. I can only say what I've done for myself and what works for me. At the end of the day, I'm only accountable for myself. I'm not accountable for anybody else. I don't want to be accountable for anybody else. If I had kids, you know, I would be accountable for them to a certain extent, but at the same time, like, if I had a kid, that's their own life. They have their own soul. And I can teach them things, but, you know, they have their own life. Currently, the Russian intelligence service arrested me. They think I'm a spy. But head, you're always you're always into something. I will help you. If you need my help, just blink twice, clap your hands twice, do something 2 times. Hey Victoria, I have a question. Who is the best cook? You or your mom? I don't know. That's a good question. I guess it maybe just depends on what's being cooked. Vahid, we need to figure this out. I feel like every time I talk to you, you give me anxiety, and I feel like I need to save you. Are gyms banned in your town? Um, yes. Yes. If that's like if you're trying to joke around, the joke was not landed, please come back again with a funnier one. Hi Sardar. Black cats are safety against black mat. Thank you, Mr. Jacking. My kitty cat has been good luck to me. You know, he has scared away some spooky stuff, and I've seen some spooky stuff. Russian, taking a break for a bit. What are you up to, Eddie? Are you working? Oh, no. Never mind. We are both job searching. You are my unemployed buddy with me. We're both in this together. Yes, we are. I hope you get $1 million tomorrow. Thank you. Me too. Thank you. Cats are anti-magic. Mr. Jacking, you know what? I feel like we started off on the wrong foot, but gradually we have shifted over to the right foot. Just kidding. Therapy is a scam, right, Levi? Honestly, okay. So I went to therapy only once, and I must have been like 13 or 14, and I went with my mom, and it's because the church said we need to go to therapy. Since me and my mom are like sisters, you know, we, you know, anyways, so the church, I'm not a part of the church anymore, but once upon a time I was. So the church was like, you guys need to go to therapy. So I went to therapy twice. And every time we left from there, we were like laughing, and we were just like, this is some BS. Therapy does work for certain people. But, so I'm not knocking therapy. You know, if it's working for you, great. For me and for my mom, it didn't work. I I don't know. Like, for me, it's a scam. For some people, they love going. Apparently, like, there's this trend of like therapists needing therapy themselves because they're saying like people are coming to us, we're giving them the tools, but they're not using the tools. It's like they want to come back, they want to vent about the same thing, they're not applying anything that we're teaching them, and so like therapists are like wanting to quit their jobs. So I don't know. You talk positive. I think I can. Just one life. Yeah, honestly, I have had my like times of like deep dark depression, and I feel like that deep dark depression made me realize how wonderful life is, because beating deep dark depression, a lot of times it's self-inflicted. You're having these repetitive thoughts that are not getting you anywhere. And every thought that comes through your mind, it doesn't need to be acknowledged. So what you feed yourself really does determine the outcome of your day. I feel like a lot of people allow others to influence how they feel, and that used to be me. I used to allow that, but I've since stopped. I can't say that I'm perfect, and I can't say like, oh my gosh, I'm like this positive butterfly and like everything's so amazing, because it's not. Life is really difficult. Life is really, really difficult. But I choose not to put additional self-inflicting thoughts into my brain to make my life more difficult than it already is. And I feel like small steps really do matter, and not beating yourself up matters a lot too. We've all made mistakes in our pasts. Our past lessons should be stepping stones to a better you. It shouldn't be, a stairway down. That's just how I see it. Raja means son of queen, not necessarily prince. Interesting. I didn't know that. When I looked it up, it like all the translations that I've seen of Raja has been prince, but that's really interesting. Julian, are you coming to Russia soon? Probably not. Miles, just one nice try. Provided another cover for your mom. Yeah, this time she warned me. I told her, you gotta warn me. She's already out there, like, but whatever. She's like, don't post me if I'm not ready. I'm like, okay, but gotta just give me a heads up. Mom, you have an amazing daughter here. You should be proud of her. Yeah, we're Indian royal families are different. Oh, gotcha. Hey girl, where are you from? Hi Emerson, how are you? I'm from Russia, but I live in the States. Joking, you're joking? Wait, my depression is Tim, we're making progress. 2% down. Look at that. I'm happy for you. Sending you little hearts. Tim, can we talk about Superman movies, please? Trevor, I don't know anything about Superman. I've always loved Batman. Batman's my favorite. I think he's like so dreamy. But I've never seen any of the movies or anything, so. I mean, therapy isn't necessary because you're. Exactly. Yeah, see, Murat, like, I feel like exactly how therapists are saying, they're giving people the tools, but they're not using the tools. It's like they just want to come in, complain, get things off their chest, and then like do it again, do it again. Don't worry, Agent Victoria, I got this. Now I'm negotiating with them to return me to the dark side of the moon. Every time you say the dark side of the moon, I think of Mulan, of that song. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hans. Ah, I'll make a man out of you. Yeah, great song. So that I can try landing one more time. I hope, hopefully, listen, Vahid, let me know if you need help. I'm here to help you, okay? Let me know. I got you. And the negotiations, I'm not the best at negotiating, but I'm sure you'll put your charm on them and they'll give in. They'll just say, you know what? He needs this. So we're gonna give it to him. You're late. I still love you. I feel like I'm like so behind on the comments. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. Beautifully put, Victoria. Amazing. Kuzia, no! You guys, look. Look at this. Look how cute he is. We have the same eyes. I did birth him. Yes, Kuzi, huh? Kuzia. I birthed him. It was a very easy birth. He's a very good child. He's a naughty child. Oh, he's a naughty kid. Naughty boy. He's so cute. I love him. You guys, I saved him off of the street. I was driving down a very busy road and he was like on a concrete column and I drove past him and I thought he was like just chilling there. And I came home and then I had like this gut feeling. I'm like, I'm gonna drive by and see if he ended up crossing the street because like that middle column, it was like concrete and it's long and one side has a fence, but like he could obviously cross the street back, but it was a busy road. So I'm like, I'm gonna go back. I went back and he was still there and I'm like, oh no. So I crossed the street. I grabbed him by his collar. I took him across the street into the grass and I thought he would just run away, but he like just sat there and looked at me and I'm like, this poor cat, he was all dirty and I took him home and then I fed him and then I took him to the doctor. I got him neutered and he's been with me ever since. He was 6 months old. True story. That's how I got Kuzia. All of our cats have been rescues though. Children almost never suffer from depression, but Murad, that is so true. Like I feel like some kids because what I've noticed from children is like they'll say things like, oh, I thought it was normal that my family treated me this way, or like I thought this was normal. So like I feel like eventually when they start growing up, they start adapting to things, which is pretty messed up. And I feel like kids have like a type of depression, but it's not the same as adults because like when we're kids we don't really understand it, so we process things differently, but when we're adults and we understand differently, I feel like adults put themselves into depression constantly because their brains are more developed. So I can't speak for everybody, but that's just how I see it and from my own experience. Yeah. So cute. Thank you, Kendall. How are you? Western buttons. The Western? I don't understand. Igor? Mr. Jacking, where are you from? Tim, go outside, bro. Go to the zoo, park, aquarium. Do something that will take your mind off of whatever has you feeling this way. Yeah, Tim, you need to experience life. Definitely. Running Man's sup. I disapprove of your hillbilly nostrils. Oh. I didn't I didn't know my nostrils had a name. Thank you for clarifying. I will now know that they are hillbilly nostrils. Thank you. Thank you, and please don't come back to this live stream. I thought you were talking about your husband. My husband? I don't have a husband. That's very kind of you. Murad, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing great. It will more likely stay at 98% for a while. Are you Russian or Ukrainian? I'm both. Hi, Muge, how are you? I'm currently Suraj. It is currently night in my country. What is yours, day or night? It's daytime for me. My phone's at 7%. Let's see. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Chand from India. Hi, Suraj. Do things you really like. Exactly. Do things you really like. From Ulyanovsk. With love. Привет, Sergey. I talked to myself. Me going through everything I went through in life only made me realize all I have is myself. I got myself. Relations. And there you go, Levi. See, I feel like if more people implemented that into their life, they would really begin to appreciate themselves more. You know, taking accountability for certain things really does help you reclaim your dignity, you know? Some people think that, oh, like I've made these mistakes, like I'm a horrible person and things like that, nobody will love me. Well, if you love yourself, that's like that's the best love you can ever have. Some people are like, oh, I don't have my family. Well, family is a bonus. At the end of the day, you really only have yourself, and you live with yourself every single day. You're with yourself all the time, 24 hours a day. You have to like yourself. So I feel like that's a good skill to develop. Liking yourself, or like that's a good habit, or however you want to put it. Liking yourself, loving yourself, even on the days where you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be me. You have to reprogram your brain because I feel like we all go through it. Yeah. It's easier said than done, but every day if you work towards it, it will eventually work out. And if you have depression, I would suggest getting off social media because it's only gonna make things worse for you. Ashley, hi Ashley, how are you? I think Tim said he's 35 or 36, 34, 35, or 36. Hey you, Ukraine to Victoria. Yeah, I'm Russian Ukrainian. Hello, I'm new here. Hi Ashley, welcome. Hi Mohammed, how are you? I agree, Miles. You're Russian and Ukrainian both really what world. Yeah, my dad's side of the family, they're from Ukraine. And my mom's side of the family, they're from Russia. So I was born in Russia. I was born in the USSR, actually. But that part of um, the world is Russia now. And my dad's side of the family, the Ukrainian side, they're from a city that's on east of Russia. I mean, east of Ukraine. It's near the Black Sea. So I speak with both of my family, both the Ukrainian side and the Russian side. Tim, Arkansas. Exactly what Levi said. USSR, what a time. Our um just one. So when it comes to like any type of war or politics or anything, the only thing I can say is I feel like there's right to both sides and there's wrongs to both sides. I don't feel like either side is ever right or either side is ever wrong, because any conflict in life, if you dig deep down inside of it, it kept building, and it's a lot of back and forth from both sides of whichever conflict it has been. So I never say one is right or one is wrong. Um, I feel like war shouldn't even exist. Um, yeah, so 1991 was an asshole. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Eddie. Where were you born? I was born in Russia. I thought, damn, what? A lot of women here are mostly taken or married. Did you like the moon photo? Yes, Eddie, they were beautiful. You know what? Actually, I didn't even notice that you tagged me into it. It didn't give me a notification. I was scrolling, and that's how I found it. So, that's. I think Tim is not stable. Yeah, he needs to work on. Yeah, he does. It's okay. Tim. Hopefully, Tim will work on himself little by little. Little steps do count. Well, one is right and one is wrong. I see what you're saying, Mr. Jacking, and I used to be the same way. I used to have the same thought process. But even with myself, like, just an example, with my past relationships, it's easy for me to say, like, oh, things didn't work out because this, and this, and this, and that, because of this person. But then at the same time, like, I have to look at myself, and it didn't work out because this, and this, and this, and this, because of me. So who's really right and who's really wrong? Neither. We're both right and we're both wrong. That's the most easiest explanation that I can give. I agree with you that things are not always clear cut, but there are such things that are. Look, with Matrix, like, if you look at the Ukraine-Russia war, if you actually like sit there and you look into the history, you will realize, like, oh, okay, this makes a lot more sense. A lot of people, they hear things on the news or they hear the surface level stuff. And if you just hear the surface level stuff, we all know who's the bad guy. It's very clear and obvious. But when you dig deep, you're like, oh, I see why this is happening and why things are the way that they are. There's other conflicts that I don't know about and I don't speak on them. But then when I started digging on one side and then the other side, I'm like, oh, it makes sense why this tit for tat keeps going back and forth. And it's like the people, the citizens are the ones paying for it. They don't want it, but they're paying for it. I have friends living in Ukraine and Russia. I'm in the middle. Yeah, it's like taking a side is very difficult because at the end of the day, it's, don't get me wrong, like some of the citizens, they do want to go out there like and, you know, shoot somebody and things like that, but yeah, Tim, it's hot to go outside of the house. Tim, watch some like self-improvement videos. You know what I would suggest doing? Just throwing it out there. What the things that you're dealing with, like the the difficult the difficulties in your life, like with you and your father, with you seeing him pass away. Find people that are like-minded like you, the ones that went through the same traumas as you, and see how they got over it, like what tools they used, you know. And maybe inside of the tools that they have, you can implement them in your life, and you won't feel so alone in that certain, you know, circumstance of your life that took place. Think you just one life. Yeah, with the whole Israel conflict, when I started digging into all of that, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, it's a lot of tit for tat. And for me, religion and politics, they're one and the same. So I try to not go into that. I feel like I've gotten the answers that I needed. Obviously, I'm always willing to learn new things, but I'm not religious and I'm not into politics anymore. Once upon a time, I used to be hardcore in religion. I used to teach, and I used to be in politics, like very, very aggressively. And I used to be one of those people, like, if you don't listen to me and what I'm saying, if you don't believe me, then there's something wrong with you. But I was a lot younger, and I learned that that's not the type of life that I want to live. Some people do. And that's why they have their groups and they thrive together. That's all I can say, you know. But now, like, those same type of people, they'll look at me and they'll put me down and say certain things about me, which I'm fine with. I'm okay with that. The pencil, I mean, breaking. Are you drawing right now, Eddie? Tell me, try giving you ideas, only you. Exactly. Like, then I'll just leave then. Well, Tim, you take care. Hopefully you take some of the advice that we gave you, you know? We're not trying to be rude, but at the same time, we can't do this hamster wheel of like repeating the same things. If you want to add to the conversation, we can continue the conversation. There's no problem. But if we're just going in repetitive cycles with the same person, it does become draining. So hopefully you're not taking it in a negative way, but also, you know, gotta build a thicker skin and stand up for yourself, to yourself, because you're putting yourself down at this point. I get what you're saying. History will judge. Yes, exactly. It's his story. I did, but oh, religion. Religion is supposed to be getting you closer to God. Government is supposed to. Okay, so government does use God to control people. Not all governments. Some governments are atheists and they don't believe in God. Um, but when I say they're one and the same for me, I'm meaning like they're both they both have like control to them. They both control people in a certain way. Like religion, if you deep dive into religion, you'll see the control there and what type of control they're having. And then if you look into governments, you see the type of control they're having there. So they both have their own interests. That's what I'm saying. I feel like each side has like at the beginning things have great things have like great idea, like let me see, how am I trying to say this? At the beginning any idea can be great, like with religion and politics and stuff like that. Like if you look into the Republican Party, how they started, they had an idea. I think it was like to protect, one of the ideas was like, I believe like they were discriminating against Black people, the Democrat Party. And so the Republican Party stood up for the African Americans. So, or like church religion, they wanted to bring people that are like homeless and get them help. And there's like, if you look into in like the Democrat Party, I'm pretty sure they have some good stuff. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head. Because I'm just like going with it. But, and I don't really like talking about these topics. But every sector had great ideas. But then when people start to get power, they do change. They have their own agendas. And people start to believe those good entities blindly. And when people start to believe anybody blindly, that's when they're able to get control of those people, of the masses. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure once upon a time there were good ideas, and the thought behind everything was good, but then they start taking advantage. That's what I'm trying to say, is people start believing people blindly, people get taken advantage of, and that's when things just get out of control. Religion's different from the government because, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think you're understanding what I just said, which is fine. Republican Party, like, yes, that just came easily. Yeah, I don't know. I've been a Democrat before, I've been a Republican before, now I'm just independent. I don't really care too much for either one. I feel like they both have good things in them, they both have bad things in them. At the end of the day, it's like each party has gone so crazy that, you know, people don't even care about other people. They don't want to hear, nobody wants to listen to understand. They just want to, they listen to respond. They don't listen to understand. So like the communication is blocked, and that's why there's so much green part independent. Yeah, so like nobody's listening to understand each other. Everybody has something to say. Everybody thinks they're right. It's just fine, you know. I did my research and I've come to my conclusion that I feel like both parties are right, both parties are wrong. It's kind of like a checkerboard, you know. But anyways, my phone is at 1%. I plugged it in, and when I plug it in, it starts to overheat. I am going to log off. Right, they basically friend zone you, bro. Levi's always like so spot on. Yeah, see, it's like a bunch of gangs. Like, they just get like a bunch of people and then they start believing things blindly. And then it's like they tell them to jump, and then the masses say how high, but they never ask, like, why are we jumping? Anyways, that's as much as I am going to say on that. But yeah, I used to be like one of those crazy people that I'm like this, and this, and that. I would deep dive into everything, and then I would want to prove everybody wrong. Now I just say, like, if you believe that, that's cool. Like, I'll listen to you. Um, but if you're having this discussion, I am going to have responses as well. So if responses get you aggravated, you probably shouldn't have those discussions. Agent Victoria, I'll see you again. Take care. See you soon. Take care, Wahid. Hi, Sophia. Subscribe. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. You're so sweet. Happy birthday. I hope this new are amazing to you. Where did you learn English? It's really good. I learned it when I pick up on a second language a lot easier than an adult. So now, because Russian is my native language, I still speak it every single day. But when I was living in Russia, I used to read and write. Now, for me to read in Russian, it's difficult. I have to kind of break my brain. For me to write, I can't even write at all. And sometimes when I speak in Russian, I have an accent now. So, because primarily I speak English, but there's that for you. But anyways, you guys, what did you eat today? Oh yes, the cheese sandwich was good. And then I ate my meal prep, the potatoes and the chicken thighs, and with that cilantro dressing that I had, it was so good. And then I had some spring rolls. Today I'm probably gonna have another one of my meal preps that I made, and we'll see what else. Yeah. Just one life. I hope you eat something delicious and nutritious. Murad, I don't know. Murad, if you I can you can listen to me for hours. Thanks, Murad. I missed your conversation, but it looks like Levi was answering you, and Levi always has some great advice. I honestly didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast today either, but I woke up late. But I told myself I was gonna wake up late today, so it was kind of like my sleep-in day. Enjoy your day, Victoria. See you later. Take care, Levi. Take care, Jacking, Eddie, Murad. Just one life. Sophia and everybody that was in the stream. Hi, SF. Hi, Adrian. Murad, everybody. You guys take care. Tim, take care. Miles, you take care. Sorry if I didn't say your name, but just know I am so happy to have you here. I know, Dallas. Sad day. Sad day. You guys take care. Chat soon.